Red
Putting in your
Amara.
name. Oh, you can just see my screen.
Yeah, I'm just watching you right now.
Whoa.
Peep. Peep.
Peep.
Noise. I like this guy's vibe.
Oh, he's so silly. I love him.
Name will be. I'm great at this.
No pressure.
Stott.
Stott.
His name's Stott.
And we had to get to experience the ultimate challenge. That was prom. I remember it clearly. I remember 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to get the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Should we do you want to narrate and I can voice all the characters?
Yes. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Slay. Oh, I forgot about Damien. A fearless demon
I like
with a taste
him.
for destruction and a love of fire. He's so stupid. I like him so much.
Oh, but this is my man.
Aaron Hansen, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
I love him.
He's so silly. Liam DeLioncourt. I fucking hated this guy, but he's growing on me. Dork. Poltergeist! A party goes with insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
Lol.
And my wife, Vera.
I
mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business.
She was the one I went after the first time.
Me too.
And I failed.
I know, it sucks. God, I think I'm gonna, like, force myself to go for someone different this time. To, like...
I'm gonna go after my werewolf hubby.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck. I might try the fucking hipster vampire. He's silly. Teen Wolf. I do not take this quiz to find out. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten so many different ways. Worry no more. We're not using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
Oh my god.
What?
I'm not a sicko.
Deviant! Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you, then turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start.
I'm ready. I'm so ready. I've never failed a test in my life.
What is the coolest mythological creature? Weird one I drew when I was 6, which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal. Super turned up and ready to party. She raps all her riddles. She still kills if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. That's silly.
Well, walks on 4 legs in the morning and then goes down to the corning.
To the corner.
I don't know. None of these answers speak to me. Let's go the invisible hand of the free market.
Is super funny. What would be a killer accessory? Necklace with your own name in case you forget. Fancy George brass knuckles. That's so stupid. I love brass knuckles.
Yeah.
I would sacrifice my life for brass knuckles.
Necklace with your own name in case you forget. I think coolness itself.
Itself is a great accessory. Whoa.
Oh, I'm coming for your man.
Wait. No. No. I didn't even see who mine was. I fucked it up.
I think it was Damien.
Brass. Do I gotta go for Damien now? Go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. That's us in college. You get too smart. Later, you see Damien packing a bag. Damien in fucking class? God damn it.
I've got this.
Okay.
I'm going away for the weekend. To detention. I have fucking detention again.
He's so silly.
Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booby traps that poured selkie piss on whoever opened it.
Oh my God.
I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time.
This time.
Let me spill the tea. This school is strict as fuck. Anyway, just brainstorming some ways to keep things entertaining beyond fucking ditching.
He is so fucking ditch to cross. What? No!
If skipping detention were a possibility, I would have done that ages ago.
I'm a fool.
I would have skipped
I've been
detention
doing this.
before I even got detention.
Holy shit. He's just
But
so
you know what
ahead.
comes after detention? Expulsion!
And expulsion isn't cool.
And if I'm expelled, how am I supposed to get into a college good enough to kickstart my career as a fiery threat to international safety? Fucking moron! I'll just set the teacher's shoes on fire when he's not looking.
It's
Got
fine.
him.
I don't want Damien anyways. I want the fucking nerd. Damien, you're so bad at detention. You should be given detention for how bad you are at detention. You lose smarts and boldness.
Oh, it's my turn. It's Stott's turn.
Stot. Peep and Stot.
I wanna go to the outdoors.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm
That
dabbing.
during
Let's
recess,
go.
You start a half-hour rave that goes crazy. I'm dabbing. I'm so cool. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might destroy the
Whoa.
fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party.
Rad fucking party, dude.
Farty?
I said party. I didn't say farty.
I heard farty and I thought you were reading fun and I... Rad fucking farty, bro.
Rad fucking farty, dude. Dude, turn up that. Listen to that bass drop.
It's not funny. But I really... I wasn't paying attention to any of that. You have my boy. He quarters you afterwards to lecture you on moment-gram filters.
What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary
Proprietary.
filter for almost all my photos.
That's fully in
Infinite
character,
Taupe.
by the way.
It's
He says
also
that and he
probably...
stops,
Are you gonna
like,
interrupt
sits
me
there
again?
for 3 minutes. I'm a bitch. Fuck you. What? I like the idea of him sitting there going. It's all about
It's the
proprietary.
It's also probably why I have only 6 momentgram followers. But we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot, and I must simply document.
As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct.
Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I willingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? So I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Momentgram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do? Use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes. Pay 1 million homeless people to follow Liam on Momentgram. Neither of these sound good. I think she would like posting porn. Maybe. I don't know much about her. What is porn?
Oh no!
Never mind. If you suggested it, it must be something very classy and suitable. I shall put you in charge of curation. Porn away, comrade.
Internally, I'm the count of Monogram. Weird dicks and domestic terrorism.
Oh God.
Slay. Shockingly, this turns out fine.
There you are. I wanted to share the great news. I'm Momentgram infamous. Apparently, my filter game was so edgy that the backwards administration decided to close my account. But not before I amassed over 3 million followers. They're all following me to my new website, hotliampics.com. Of course, I'm utterly devastated that my work has finally become mainstream. Yes, this is the worst, and I am not at all happy or excited about it. Anyway, I have to go take pictures of my lunch. My fans are waiting.
So cool. You're not sure that they're waiting for what Liam thinks they're waiting for, but whatever works right, you gain creativity and charm.
Fuck yeah, baby.
I don't remember what this is, actually.
Challenge me. Challenge Stott if you dare.
Challenge? Everybody choose an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. A paper clip.
Okay. I can't choose anything.
Pick an object.
I can't.
No,
Like,
you have to say it out loud.
I have to, should I just pick anything?
You are so silly, yes.
Sorry, I
Pick
thought
an
you
object.
were given options.
No.
A doll.
A doll and a paper clip. Player order has been decided based on how easy it would be to convince people that you were a wizard if you travel back in time to the Middle Ages with only the selected object.
That's gotta be a doll. I mean, you go back
What?
in time to the Middle Ages with, like, a porcelain doll that was, like, super well made. You
But,
could
like-
totally convince people that you got the soul of your daughter and put it in that fucking doll. And, like, because it's so realistic, it molded to the soul. You could totally convince it. A paper
But dolls
clip?
existed in the Middle Ages. They just
They
looked a lot
did.
different.
They did, but
And
if
you
you
did not
had...
specify porcelain dolls. I don't know about a paperclip.
It would be so much easier to convince people that you had a magic doll and that you were a wizard that used dolls than it would be to convince people that a paperclip was magical.
But there's no medieval paperclip, dog. They don't know what a paperclip. They got paper weights to hold down their paper. They got scroll weights to hold down their fucking scrolls. I don't even think they know what paper is.
But they
So,
have
like, I mean-
metal. They know what a metal wiring thing is. And come on, you're not seriously telling me
I'll
that a
give it to-
paperclip could be a more
I'll give it
mystical
to you,
than
dog, but fuck
dolls.
you. I feel like I could have had that. I don't know where.
I think you... No, not at all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit over here with my boys.
You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently.
But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime.
Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected.
Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless momentgram post. Oh,
So silly.
I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you. I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Ooh, they're Japanese! Do you have any Scott snacks? Scott snack? You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want. Thanks, Liam. Oh, they all look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Stott, any ideas?
Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you. In an innuendo way, not literally. Perhaps, my guy.
I'm so excited. Obviously, the lychee fruit flavored custard with a side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extract is most superior for the play. Go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it that says Scott Snacks. Let's go! Yes! You do have Scott Snacks! Scott Snacks? What does that mean? How is this possible? Why is your face on an obscure Japanese biscuit brand? Is that really you? Oh yeah, totally! There was this one time where I was Well, actually, it was a full moon, so I'm not really sure exactly what happened. But somehow, I ended up hanging out with these really cool Japanese businessmen the whole evening. But how? What do you? Yeah, I guess they saw me practicing a few sports moves, and they saw how strong and fast I was, and they really wanted to show their meat treats are strong and fast. So they asked if they could use me as their new mascot, and I said, of course, and then the Scott Snacks became a hit, and now I'm kind of famous in Japan. Thanks for pointing out the Scott Snacks to me, Stott. It's nice to know... It's nice to know you want to see my face. I want to see yours, too.
Oh, it's so muscular and so adorable at the same time. Maybe one day you can put your faces together. God.
Yes.
That's the dream. Peep! It's quite fun. You find Damon and Vera hunched over a scale model of spooky National Bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. God, she's so hot.
Alright. We'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe?
She's so smart.
Because we only have so much C4, Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing?
Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Ogre.
That's the police ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat.
Whoa.
Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him.
Eat him.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Peep! We'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us.
Oh my god. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react, you rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera, eat the pickle. They blink, and he's in my mouth.
Oh my god.
Yes! Quick as a flash, you snatch the pickle off the table and bite it in half.
Yes! Success! Suck it, ogre! That doesn't actually solve the... Look, Vera, now the path to the vault is clear. We can blow it open and walk out with the cash. But the ogre is still there.
What?
The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no ogre. Fine. Why don't you two just rob the bank then? I'll focus on my illegal drug trade.
You go, girl. I love a business-minded woman. You're happy to share a romantic heist with Damien. Together you eat the actual ogre just like you ate the pickle. And everyone knows police ogres are the ultimate aphrodisiac. I want to eat an ogre.
I want to eat out an ogre. Sure.
God, I wish. Choose a movie. Say your choice out loud so that's the place before clicking.
No.
What did I... Top Gun Maverick.
You watched Top Gun Maverick?
No. I just know that it's a movie. I don't actually know what it's about.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Oh, you... God. How hard it would be to explain the selected movie to an old person.
Fuck!
I think it would be harder to explain Top Gun Maverick than Puss in Boots. Because Puss in Boots is an old story, right?
Sure.
And it's a fucking old fairy. It's an old French fairy tale? I think.
But do you know what Top Gun Maverick is about?
Nope.
Okay. Because Top Gun Maverick is just about soldiers shooting people. And that's and like I feel like anyone can really understand that. Whereas with Puss in Boots, it's a lot harder. Puss in Boots is a lot the movie itself is a lot more modern. So explaining to them like what the characters do and the motivate, they have to find a wish because Puss in Boots is arrogant and he has to learn how to appreciate his lives and he's on his last lives and they're gonna be like, why does he have multiple lives? And they're like because he's a cat. And I feel like there's
Puss in Boots,
more
like
detail.
A DreamWorks movie has to be simple enough for children to understand as well, because if you really break it down, it is a very simple motif, right?
Sure.
Motif.
However, I have found convincing children to watch movies is so much easier than explaining them to old people, because
sure.
old people have questions before they watch a movie, right? Like they interrogate it. They're like, well, what's it about? Why would I be interested in it? With a kid, you're gonna be like, hey kid, there's a funny cat in this movie, let's watch it. And they'll be like, cool. But with an old person, you'll be like, hey, do you want to watch this movie? And they'll be like,
But it's not
what
about
is the
convincing
plot
them
about?
to watch the movie, it's explaining the movie.
Sure, but that's the same thing, right? Is like,
Is it?
if you convince someone to watch the movie, you're still explaining the movie. You have
I'll give it to you, but like I feel like explaining Puss in Boots specifically can be simpler than we make it seem, because it's such a classic fairy tale format.
I don't think it's
there are characters trying to get a wish,
Yeah.
and multiple people want said wish, and it's Puss in Boots and Goldilocks and fuck's his face, Jack Horner.
Yeah.
Little Jack Horner. Like those are very classic titles that.
Sure. Though I also just feel like
it's very simple.
the concepts are more wild and out there because they don't really understand the idea of like what Shrek is or like what it's really trying to do. I want to go. What am I short on right now? Boldness?
Smarts, boldness, creativity. Yeah, you're a little.
I'm gonna go to the
boldness.
gym. I'm gonna get swole.
Look at you! Oh my god. So proud of you. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback.
Let's fucking go.
You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Afterwards, Miranda beckons you from a darkened corner.
Psst, co-conspirator, over here. Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real life popular. And what better way than making him prom king? Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for prom king, he said, and I quote, never, 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 not in 100 years, and that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for hundreds of years and I've never run for prom king, so there you go. Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him prom king. My first thought was to murder the current prom king after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from, so I suppose we must engage in this quote-unquote democratic election the school is holding. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any effort to win? I'll dress as Liam and give the best campaign speech anyone has ever given. Pay 1 million people to vote for Liam for prom king. I'm gonna give the best campaign speech ever.
Fuck.
That's a great idea! You look just like him!
Do you?
No.
You squeeze into some skinny jeans, some suspenders, a lot of purple paint, and a sense of smug superiority, and gather a crowd in the auditorium. Ladies and gentle monsters, orange juice or apple juice. For too long, our school has been ruled by prom kings who care about things. Caring about things makes you weak, because what if you care about the wrong things? I, Liam de Linecourt, will never be wrong because I don't care about anything. I don't care about my dumb clothes, or my stupid man bun, or any of you. To be honest, I don't even care if I win. If I don't, I'll just blow up the school with the hydrogen bomb I buried under the cafeteria. That's JD.
That is JD. What the fuck?
Wow, you walk off stage to thunderous, terrified applause.
I was meant to be yours.
You don't know whether it was the speech or the threat of extinction, but Liam wins by a landslide.
Drats and curses. Rumor says I will be elected prom king in spite of my sincerest wishes. How horrible to have the love of the entire student body showered upon me. The cold blackness in my soul, which has so long sheltered me from my true emotions. Ugh, it's thawing.
He says with a pink blush on his face.
It's
Oh, baby.
terrible and I am in no way enjoying it. Still, I should probably pick out a tuxedo. You know, so as not to appear
I
ungracious.
fucking love this guy. You're happy to help Liam pick out a tuxedo. You even help measure his body. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity.
Dude, I'm so fun.
Measure his body. Bro, you are smooth as fuck. You got all the fucking riz.
Hell yeah. Might as well call me, the guy that has the Riz.
God fucking damn it, dog! Might as well call me you're Riz.
Rizman.
Rizman. Oh, it says Jekyll and Hyde on the fucking window.
Oh, it does. Jekyll loves
Cute.
Hyde.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. Damn straight. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness.
Aw, shit.
I'm so cool. You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's
God,
minding their own
my throat.
business.
I'm ready. Fuck!
Connor!
I'm
No,
so
Connor,
angry.
I could just read if you want.
I'm so angry I want to pull my own skull out and eat it.
God damn it, bro.
I'm so angry I want to set the school on fire and then put the fire in its fucking face.
Okay.
I'm so angry I want to spend years accumulating political capital so I can become president and then use my nuclear codes to blow up the sun!
Oh my god. You okay? His throat sounds a little rough.
I'm fine. And you! You're standing in my way! Move before I punch you so hard you'll remember the melancholy, the times when you can move without all of your bones hurting!
I'm sensing a lot of aggression here. Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Joke's on you, pal. I'm a pragmatist. I avoid any kind of idealization of the past because it has no use and therefore I refuse feeling any kind of melancholy. Dance. You have no idea what to do, so you just start doing a silly dance. It's really silly indeed. Before you realize all your classmates have joined you in your silly little dance.
What the fuck? Move or I will kill you dead, noob! But Damien, you can't deny that they are actually moving.
They're schmoving for real.
Yeah, and quite the moves they have.
I do have Clearly even Damien can't fight against logic.
Maybe you should move, Damien. Don't be a loser. Yeah, it's as you said. Here you move or you die.
All your classmates start chanting, move or die! Move or die! Is it gonna groove? Damien, frustrated by the crazy, mindless, but joyful mob you've created, finally leaves. Still, from afar you can see an eternal fire burning in the back of his eyes. But for now you gain 2 boldness and 1 fun.
That's so good.
Oh my god.
Start?
Yes! Start? On Saturday night, you're at a cool pizza place that cooks pizza in a real pizza oven. Little did you expect that when the chef opens the oven to get your pizza, Damien appears from the flames!
Fuck it, goddammit.
Holy shit. How does that work? Can he teleport through fire? Has he been waiting inside the oven all this time just to make a kick-ass entrance? Ah, the mystery.
I would do that if I was immune to fire.
Oh my god.
My dude! I fucking hate needing people's help, but I might need yours. Don't let it go to your head, or I'll stab you so I don't have to owe you anything. Enough threats! Here's the deal, fuckhead. I might or might not feel attracted by your buddy Peep.
I've done it.
You know, the one
Manipulated him.
always making absurd choices, being equal parts stupidly sexy and sexily stupid and with the nice booty.
Yes!
But I don't want to get my feelings hurt by rushing into love without proper judgment. My dad always says, if you love someone, shoot him and see what happens.
Dad's actually. He
Great
has 2.
fatherly advice, right? Thing is, Principal Giant Spider, my therapist, and the rule of law all seem to think that shooting someone to check if they are quote-unquote the one is not very quote-unquote legal.
Did you know Damien has 2 dads? Because I'm telling you now.
I did not know that.
He
They
does.
have
Very fun.
strongly recommended that I do all that on what they have strongly recommended that I do all that on what they call a quote-unquote theoretical level. Like imagining the whole thing. But imagining is for losers! And since you both know Peep, and you are a loser yourself, I thought you could tell me, what would Peep do if I were to shoot them?
I don't know, man. I think so.
Peep is all about getting shot. They go to the doctor every day just to get a shot. And shots are the only thing they do with partying, so I think you can give them a shot. Believe me or not, if you were to shoot Peep, they would not be into it. I think...
Hashtag true story!
Hashtag true story. I think Peep
So are
is
you gonna,
all
like,
about getting
support
shot.
me or sabotage me, dog?
I think this is supporting, because then your love will shoot you, and then you'll get closer.
Yup.
I'm giving you a chance here.
Thank you so much.
Whoa,
Yes!
that's convenient. I have the feeling dating me could increase someone's chances of getting shot. Or stabbed. You don't get to be as big an asshole as me without making some enemies along the way.
I love him.
I would feel bad if my loved one was to get shot because of me, but knowing Peep is into getting shot is a relief. I fucking hate guilt.
Good for you, bud.
Okay, it seems like my heart isn't being a drunk idiot this time. I might be onto something nice.
Yay!
And who knows, if they are so into getting shot, I might add some spice into foreplay, if you know what I mean.
I mean...
Hey baby, I'm home. Baby. I mean shooting Pete before having sex with them, just to be clear.
Just to be clear.
Wowee.
Welcome, Pete. Both for getting you some demon dick and for the blood loss you're about to experience. You had too much blood anyway. Yippity doo dah.
Plus 3 job for being such a good friend.
You're so nice to me.
Hell yeah. You're gonna get shot.
Everybody chooses celebrities. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Lizzo.
Ellen DeGeneres. Based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly related to you.
Stott. Wait, me, the person Connor, or the character Stott?
The person you.
The
I
person me? Okay, well, I'm white.
Yep.
So, unfortunately.
I don't think we need to argue much of it anymore. So
Unfortunately.
I'm just gonna go ahead and give that to myself.
Okay,
I
whatever.
knew I had. What the
Although-
fuck you mean whatever? You
I don't know.
maybe
I
you
think
could
me
be
and Lizzo
biological.
would have a great time hanging out, you know?
I think you would have an awesome time hanging out. How likely it is? How likely is it that you were related to her? I don't know, dog.
I don't know, maybe I'm super fucking diluted.
There's like a drop in you.
Yeah.
Like one day you're gonna like wake up and there'll be a single curl in your hair and that's it.
Oh, fuck.
That's that genetic, bro. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. But suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose by mercy. A stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but it isn't now. And you gain 2 charm. Despite everything else happening around you, you're just solving some Sudokus. But your mind is constantly going back to Damien. Stupid, sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper. You think he could even be your sweetheart, but he seems more focused on being angry 24/7. For God's sake, he's the kind of guy that could get angry at a banana. As a matter of fact,
banana.
your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana.
You stupid yellow fruit! What's your deal? Do you think you're richer in potassium than me?
No.
No one is richer in potassium than Damien fucking Levy!
Even for real? Stupid, sexy. Stop screaming, dog. I'm worried about you.
It's fine.
Stupid, sexy Damien. No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates into arson. Defend the banana's honor, eat the banana.
Fucking eat it, bro.
I want to eat the banana. No!
Oh, no.
I thought eating it would be better. You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way.
Huh? Why don't you mind your own business, noob?
I thought you loved me. But you don't mind your own business. You grabbed the banana.
What the fuck are you doing?
Unfortunately, you're so clumsy that somehow you failed to put the banana in your mouth. Instead, you put it in your eye. Oh, you duffer. Oh, God.
What just happened? I think our classmate here has tried to eat the banana, but they somehow failed. How is that even possible?
Stop making fun of me.
Dude, I was all about to beat your ass up, but I don't even feel like it. That was maybe too lame. You've punished yourself enough. This is just sad. I don't feel like spending more time in the same place as you. Yeah. I agree.
They all leave. No one was prepared for that much patheticness. You're left alone to reflect on your poor life choices. You lose 2 fun and 1 boldness.
Oh my god, you fucking loser. I'm gonna go to auditorium.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves has descended to give you a figurative blowjob.
Oh.
Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity.
Let's go.
You see Liam staring at a cell phone, sighing deeply. Maybe one of his favorite bands signed to a mainstream record label, or the exact shirt he's wearing is featured on a magazine cover. You decide to check in with him.
You know Start Kicker? That vile website where people crowdfund projects not good enough to get real investors?
Wow, thanks, Liam. Do you not know why you exist?
Well, today I found something of interest. A time machine. I mean, it's clearly not another terrible overpromise that will be released at least a decade after the due date. And in the end, it will be way shittier than promised, like a toaster attached to a clock.
A toaster attached to a clock? Genius! You discreetly write down the idea in your $1 million notebook. Let's see if you can beat those guys to market.
But I was sighing deeply because I couldn't help but think. Supposing I were to acquire such a machine, I wonder, where in time would I go? Oh.
Left.
3.85 billion BC, so you can be into existing before it was cool. Everyone knows the dopest time in monster history was 1925, specifically July 26th, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. I don't know about that one. I think he wants this one, because existing before it was cool. Yes, of course.
Cookie.
The ultimate in coolness, I would be ahead of the curve. Because there would be no curve yet. Wearing suspenders and a bow tie? No one's done that yet because no one else exists! Breathing here? So cliche! Breathing in 3.85 billion BC? Revolutionary! Never done before!
Best of all, no one will criticize my vintage eyeglass collection because there won't be any. Liam immediately funnels all his money into the time machine. For the sake of your budding romance, you hope the creators never ship. In the meantime, you gain 2 smarts and a creativity.
Fuck yeah. I'm rolling really low on boldness.
So smart. Challenger random.
I don't think I can argue more. That's too random. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
You mess with me and then you try to sit at my table? Go away and get ready to die, fuckhead!
I think he doesn't like me. You just eat in the corner in silence. Will you die soon? Who knows? Meanwhile, nothing else happens. And if you think this is unfair next time, don't try to sit at the table with a person who has expressed a desire to murder you. Not a smart move. God damn it! You Find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. If these two are together, it could only mean one thing.
I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order. I've totally lost her voice. Prank Master Howell, present and accounted for. Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank. Hey, how come you get to be chairman? Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers? Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh! You! I get it! Chair! Man. But no time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a baller food prank before the end of lunch. Oh, yeah. Okay. What if we ate all our food like a good boy? Is that a prank? No, Scott. For the last time, that's not a prank. And I don't eat. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else?
You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like... You proposed the ultimate food prank.
Eat everybody else's food like a good boy. Replace all the food with chairs.
With chairs.
Eat everybody else's food. Eat other people's food? You can do that?
I love him.
Well, I can't. But I can? Even if it's on somebody else's plate? Even if it's in someone else's tummy? Exactly half of that was right. Which half? Oh, no time to figure out. We got a prank now while the pranking's good. Wait, what about me? Food falls right through me.
But you and Scott are already blazing a trail through the cafeteria. Grabbing everything, gobbling everything in sight. Scott accidentally eats a few people along with their food, but he politely burps them out when they complain.
Wait, what did you like attempt to say last?
Gobbling.
These nuts.
Stop. Fuck you. Eat shit and die. I'm going to kill you.
Oh, we're falling in love.
I am so happy for you. You want to do challenge or random?
We can do whatever.
I want to see what's next. I don't.
Occupation.
Stripping.
Murderer.
Okay. How lucky it would be for Pete to get a job. Well, I don't know about this one.
I think this is like a fork in the road situation where one or two actions could very well send you careening down either path.
Depending on how mentally stable I am in the following week, might be stripping, might be murder.
Stripping, might be murder.
I think we got to press
However,
random for that.
Yeah, I think we gotta press random. It's too equal.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I think you would like the idea of being a prolific drag queen / serial killer.
Oh my god. That would be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give that to you.
Okay.
Fuck you, man. That's so sick. I'd love to kill people.
Yeah. By the way, I'm recording all of this, so...
What? Deadass?
Yeah. So I have your ass in court.
No! For legal reasons, I did not say that. I meant kill, as in perform really well on stage.
You know, like
it.
slay.
Like slay. Slay! Yeah, slay means kill. It's just like a cooler way of saying kill. I'm going to sue you, Connor.
Oh my god.
Warn a guy.
Warn a guy. I'm gonna go to the bathrooms.
Oh, my stomach hurts. That day you skipped class, intending to spend the term in the bathroom. But you encountered 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepare you for.
What monster am I supposed to be, by the way?
I think you're like goop.
I'm goopy?
I'm pretty sure you're goopy. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness.
Hell yeah.
The trek was so treacherous. With that out of the way, you hurry away to your
God.
secret meeting with Miranda.
Well
so
done, co-conspirator. Operation Make Liam Popular Again is a rousing success. And for the record, I did discover that Liam was popular for a 3-month period in the early 16th century, so the name fits. All that remains is for us to wait for prom and celebrate your deception! I knew it was too good to be true. My idiosyncrasies are remarkable, but they aren't marketable. This was all a cruel joke, wasn't it? A bet between two popular kids that they could make an outcast loser into prom king. Well, guess what? The circus is over. And this clown is climbing into his tiny car and going home.
I'm gonna use that.
Along with like 12 other tiny clowns, if the metaphor holds. Which it doesn't. It was a bad metaphor. Goodbye. No, Liam, I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I don't even have bones.
She doesn't? You might check that affirmation later. Does she not have bones?
Oh, fish sticks. If we don't do something to fix this, all our hard work and subterfuge will be for naught.
Darn.
But how can we make amends? Surely not with some sort of overwrought romantic gesture defying all logic. Sorry, it's kind of stroking out there.
You tell Miranda not to worry. You've seen plenty of teen rom-coms. You know how heart goes.
You need a grand romantic gesture. Race to the airport to confess your feelings before Liam boards his plane. Pay a million people to spell out, "I'm sorry," so it's visible from space.
Whoa. How did you know Liam was about to board a plane? Are you stalking him?
Yes.
If you are, that's fine. Isn't that what all romantic comedies ever have taught us to do? Anyway, you find Liam in the international terminal at Spooky Airport, waiting in line to board. You pass through airport security by telling them you're there for a romantic gesture. Because airport security might say no to terrorism, but they can't say no to love.
No! You're too late. I'm going to Belarus, where my calculations have revealed that nobody likes me, and I can go back to being unpopular.
You grasp Liam's cold, dead hands in yours, and with perfect sincerity, tell him what he means to you. Nothing. Don't you see? You say, looking deep into his eyes. You don't need to flee to Belarus to
Belarus.
Become Belarus. Be unpopular. You just have a stroke. You're like holding his hand. You're like, when you because you will always be unpopular in my heart, which is coincidentally about the same shape as Belarus.
I don't know what to say. Mainly because I don't know what you're talking about. But if I don't understand it, that must mean it's art. You said art to me. Oh, how could I ever dream of leaving you behind? All right, if it makes you happy, I'll return to Spooky High School and don that heavy prom crown. But only because I know that no matter how popular I get, there will always be one person who thinks I'm only so-so.
He's just like me for real. I need someone to humble me. The people in the airport line clap and cheer, clearly not understanding anything you two just said to each other. Liam accompanies you back to school and you gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts. Also, you should visit a hospital, since your heart being the shape of Belarus can't mean anything wise.
Now I'm conflicted, because now I feel like I should be in a romance with Liam. But I'm dedicated to my wolf hubby.
I forgot you were dedicated to your wolf hubby. I don't think you've had enough interactions with your hubby to be like...
We just ate all the food in the cafeteria together.
But that was like one thing. I think you've been...
I gave him his Scott snacks.
Okay, that was like 2 things. I think you've been mainly consistent.
But that wasn't a conscious choice. The game forced this love upon me.
Oh. Dodgeball.
An epic
match.
dodgeball match takes place like every other week.
Right? It's kind of nuts. Match isn't important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the kill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain to charge.
Hey.
You're daydreaming about how Damien would walk down towards you. When you see Damien walking down the hallway towards you.
Yo, so listen. Don't be uncool about this or make it a big thing, but I think you're pretty rad.
Didn't he threaten to kill me
Yeah,
like
he did.
yesterday?
Like, maybe even as rad as I am.
What?
So I thought it might be sweet if we could, you know,
Kill something?
do some crime together. Would you be into that? I mean, could you even fucking handle that?
Yes, of course you could and would and should.
What kind of crime are you into these days?
What's the more violent option? Badass and romantic cry for an excellent date. Tax fraud and light treats, dinner and a movie, but the dinners are yep. No!
What? Arson and arson? I'm so sorry, Soleil. The world is just screwing you over.
I'm going to throw myself off of a bridge.
Oh no.
Every time I think I have it, the world just proves it otherwise. I'm gonna get rejected. I thought he liked arson.
Sounds like my
He
kind
does
of
like arson.
night.
What the fuck? Damien picks you up and presents you with a bouquet of matches and lighters, which you blushingly accept. This sounds decent. The two of you head off to the fanciest restaurant, you know, Le Chateau de Supériorité. You smile demurely as Damien pulls you out of your chair and sets fire. You confidently order off the menu for both of you. Menu's fire. After a delicious meal, the two of you flirtily squabble over whose absolute pleasure it would be to pick up the check as the flames rage high all over. So hot.
Ready to head out for more arson?
Heck yeah, you are. The two of you head to a movie, immediately setting your ticket stubs on. You take your seats and set the row in front of you on fire. But halfway through the movie, the flames start to subside and quickly jump up to add literal fuel to the fire. Soon the flames have engulfed the screen, fulfilling your promise of more art. But Damien doesn't look pleased.
What the hell? I was watching that!
Oh.
The boy met the girl. The boy lost the girl. How will I ever know if he gets the girl back?
Fuck. Good point. Apparently the film was more compelling than even more person. You don't know if the boy will get the girl, but it looks like you might not get Damien. You lose 2 sparks and 1 charm. You know, in life there always needs to be a failure to highlight the successor. And I will
choose.
gladly do that for
Who do I choose?
I think your safer bet might be Liam, dog.
But I want my wolf man.
But you got his... Listen. I think you had 2 interactions with Scott?
I think I had like 3.
3? But I think you had like the more plot progressive ones with Liam, whereas Scott was cafeteria and stuff, right? You know what you want in the end, but I'm putting my money on.
Yeah.
Like he had that whole moment with you where he was like, maybe I won't go into the past. For you, I'll come back to the high school. And it was like a big deal. It was a whole quest.
Fine. I'll take a
I'm
hipster
just
boyfriend.
Saying, don't say fine. I'm just do what you do what makes you happy.
No, that's fair. Yes, I will have a nerd boyfriend.
I know that's not what you want deep down. I know you want a Billy hairy boy.
Well, sometimes we can't have what we want. Sometimes love comes from unexpected places.
Listen, man, I know damn well that I will not be getting what I want today, and that is okay. That's all right.
Asking Liam.
Should I just get rejected or go by myself?
Go by yourself. That'd be kind of hard, actually.
Yeah.
You could shoot your shot. You could try.
I will. I'll shoot my shot. Let's do this. No, me first. Why? You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Prom?
with you?
With you? Stupid fuck. I need spice in my life. And if you were a spice, you'd be... So fucking bland spice.
The shame of your constant failures was so great that you secluded yourself in your room for years and officially started dating your own pillow.
Damn.
Wife for life forever!
No. Who could have foreseen this? Liam and Stott, prom royalty. We did. It was all our plan. We fought for love and love won. Liam is popular again. Huzzah! Anyway, after all these years spent avoiding cliches, avoiding cliches, this doesn't feel as bad as I imagined. Maybe doing a 180-degree turn from cliches is good, but embracing cliches is like making a 360-degree turn from them. So disruptive.
At that moment, Miranda becomes distracted by some other wacky plan and leaves you with Liam mumbling to himself. Such a lovable dork.
Aww.
Prom night arrives and the two of you decide to embrace all cliches, from slow dancing to actually having fun.
What?
After the coronation,
Aww.
Liam admits he's having a great time, which is causing him to reflect on all the cliches he's avoided these years. She could now embrace. Then he puts his hands over yours and says, and you know what the biggest cliche I've been avoiding is? Love. And I don't even care how cheesy that sounded. Boy, that was cheesy. But you know what? You don't care either.
Fuck
You
yeah.
Most likely to devour their own children to survive, okay?
Whoa.
know,
Wait, there's more school after this? What the fuck?
After the monster prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look.
Nice.
Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of her time partying.
Oh, mine is different for Polly.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Polly?
Polly graduated from doing lots of ayahuasca, and now she appears to hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal.
What the fuck?
For those 2 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that.
Battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there are plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Yippee!
Woo!
Wahoo! Look at all the character
Wow.
art. It's so cute and so
Very
silly, and
cute.
I fucking love them. Eepee, 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 eepee.
Yippee, yippee, yippee.
Wahoo! Oh my god, she is so fine. I hate it here. My good sir, have I mentioned how much I enjoy the game?
A couple times, you know.
Have I really? Okay. Then I'll do it again. I
I-
really like this game.
I also quite like it. It is very cute.
And that's the game.
That's very cute.
That's
That was
the
quite
Monster
fun.
Prom. I'm glad you enjoyed.